So I had some family call yesterday. They were trying to book a flight and they were looking for the best deal. And I realized pretty quickly that most people out there don't know how to easily find a great deal on a flight. What qualifies me? I've picked up a couple of things over the years. So this will work for Canada or the US. I'm not sure about other places in the world, but I know it definitely works there. To start out, go to Google Flights and pick out any from and to that you want. Especially useful if you're doing vacations. If you have at least 3 months in advance or 4 months, that's even better because you'll get a chance to see when the airlines are promoting those flights or when they have the best possible pricing for you. So I'm going to look at Belize City, and let's just go with departure January for 2 weeks into February. Perfect. And we'll click on done and we'll explore. Yes, we want Belize City. Click on view flights. Now, if your dates are firm, you just pick out the flight here that is the cheapest for you and you'll go to the next step. If not, if you do have the option of picking out your custom vacation dates, then just click on the date on the top and scroll over. And you'll notice that once you get about 3 or 4 months out, something magical happens. $579 on April the 24th for the departure flight out. And it's going to be cheaper than that. So once you find the flights that you want, the from and the to, and the dates that work for you, you then take a look at the information on here, and we want January the 20th to February 3rd, $878. There's a cheaper one with WestJet and Delta at $840, but don't book here. That's where a lot of people go wrong. They'll book it on the flight, or they'll book it on the site where they find the flight. Don't do that. Instead, go over to the site. In this case, that was a WestJet flight, so we're going to go return trip from Winnipeg again. And we're going to head on back to Belize City. And the same dates, January 20th to February the 3rd. We'll change this back to one guest because sometimes pricing is affected by that. And we'll click on Get Flights. And check this out. Once it's done loading. But look at that. $396. 71 lowest fare. That's a whole heck of a lot different than the 800 and some odd dollars we've seen. They generally put it under just economy, and that's probably why we've seen that other price. But even comparing that to the other price we saw on Google Flights, that was $878. The other perk of this is if you look at the flights in detail on this one, and this is what happened yesterday, is this one has a overnight layover in Pearson, whereas the one off of the WestJet site, if we view that one, this one goes Winnipeg to Toronto to Belize to get us there, which is total of 9 hours, and coming back, instead it takes us through Calgary, which is also 9 hours. So you end up losing that overnight layover and finding a much better flight. This is the way I do it. This is the way I tell people to do it. Even if you upgrade to EconoFlex here, still $521. That's still $300 off, and you're getting the same flight on the same plane. And this one you're saving an overnight. I hope that is helpful to people out there. It's not that tough to do. If you do like videos like this, I will be making more of them because I just maybe didn't realize or took for granted what people didn't know for tricks on travel. I could make another one for vacations on finding the cheapest vacation package if you'd like.